It's your girl JJ, and today my mic is mad loud. We're gonna be reacting to Pokimane. Apparently, another thing with Pokimane. Always with Pokimane. Let's get on.
Massive day for the unemployed. Pokimane is getting flamed by the internet again.
Fortunately, we live in such a self-centered, capitalistic society.
Criticizing capitalism after selling 28
Why does the song where "Make the Rich Pay" shirt when he's rich? Okay.
$8 cookies.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I think I saw something with what's her face? Was it Senna or Valkyrie? One of the two. And I was just like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I be hearing streamers once they make it, they be saying the craziest takes. I'd be like, what the turd? I'm like, okay.
Boo-boo dangling from her mic and creating videos on TikTok showing off luxury items like bags and makeup.
And it sucks because it trains us to prioritize work and money above all else, even friendships, even being there for other people. And then again, it creates a
Is that Henna?
where people
Is that Henna? Oh, I can't even see.
are like, oh, I don't want to.
I can't even see that turd. I can't even finna see that. I think she's using henna. It was crazy. I was like,
to be fair, right message, wrong messenger. She tried to sell cookies for $28, $197.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Oh, I've heard so many people discuss.
Not gonna lie, my chat loves that alert though. If you're a broke boy, just say so. It's a W alert, man. Chat really likes to be like, yo, W. It's just nice to have as an alert. Not gonna lie. They'd be like, put the money where the mouth is.
In order to have a village, you need to be a villager.
Villagers do hold all the emeralds. What did Notch mean by this?
I think that's really true. Like, if you want people to be there for you when you need it, you gotta be there for them when they need it.
Mind you, she's pushing 40 and she just learned that helping people is good.
I mean, it's 30, not 40. Okay.
Whoa. Andrew Schultz level epiphany.
But it's also annoying to even have to, like, convince someone to be there for you so you can be there for them. It's like, it's a whole myriad of things. Fortunately, we live in such a self-centered...
Who really made a bouquet of dollar bills? Okay. Why? For what? What was that for? Like, what photo shoot do you have to have where you're like, let's have a bouquet of dollar bills? I can't.
Society, not an engagement ring for myself.
Get that Chinese labubu piece of shit off your microphone. Real ones spend their money on Pokemon. Pokimane, eat the rich. Also Pokimane.
Ooh, a spot of music. Let's go.
Oh, I don't know, man. She makes communism sound so comfy that I almost forgot about what a complete self-centered she was. On the WestJet channel, we're known for our due diligence. And this...
I'm not gonna lie. That Gucci thingamabob. Hold up. Let me look that up. What?
Was actually for a giveaway, so, you know, it makes it less bad. She called her own supporters broke because they didn't want to buy her $30 cookies. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Valkyrie got upset and banned a viewer for calling her a moody socialist billionaire.
Anyways, how are you guys doing, my loves? If you think I'm a billionaire, you cookie bean. I'm so sorry.
She just 14-dayed. Tyler won Hardstuck Korea gold lol. Come on, man.
If I ever was a billionaire, I wouldn't be a billionaire for more than a day. I would give away most of my money.
Okay, anywho, lowest I saw was $650 for a pin, and ranging from $1,200 for a Gucci pin. Dang! For a pin. I know. Rich people can spend their money on what they want, but dang! Sheesh. Chat, who wants to get me a Gucci pin?
Mado. But I also think that's most people.
It gotta be real. It gotta be real Gucci pin, not a fake knockoff. You can't give me no knockoff. It gotta be real, chat.
Speak for yourself. I wouldn't even give that money to my close family. She says most people, but most people will never in their life even be a millionaire, so you're already in a lucky position. Just give your money away right now. Billionaire, multimillionaire, what difference is that to Joseph, who's living on the street homeless? I would give away most of my money. Is being a billionaire the milestone where you give your money away or something? Pokimane is a multi-millionaire, so why not start giving that money away now? Maybe some people could finally afford her $28 cookies, too. Yeah, hating billionaires as a millionaire just seems like you're throwing rocks in a glass house. It doesn't really make much sense.
And we hate the rich. Anyway. Too much. Aren't you the rich?
Hot take, but hating on stuff you can't control and being envious sort of makes you a sad little loser. WestJet, billionaires shouldn't exist.
You know what's funny about that line? Isn't Jason also rich? Like, I like how Jason was like, aren't you the rich? Isn't he also considered rich? You know, when I first heard that line, I'm surprised he didn't say, aren't we rich? But he was like, aren't you the rich? I guess because he didn't make that comment, but I was just low-key thinking about that. I was just like, isn't he rich too? So, like, it was kind of a funny statement when I heard that. I was just like, ain't you rich too, Jason? But I guess because he wasn't even yapping about that stuff. I was just like, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Okay, then do something about it.
If I ever was a billionaire, I wouldn't be a billionaire for more than a day. I would give away most of my money.
This is cancer.
And you know what? In honor of Pokimane, everything on my merch website is 20% off using code Pokimane. Go on westjet.shop and pick yourself up an unemployed hoodie, t-shirt, or hat to support the channel. Oh yeah, the coupon's only valid for the next, like, 10-15 people.
I know, math is hard.
Whoa, even Jailtone replied. TLDR of Pokimane drama. Is a multi-millionaire, 30-year-old female, claims society is broken where people prioritize work, has no kids, says society is broke for people prioritizing making money, frequently purchases high-end clothing, Gucci, etc. Sold audience $32 cookies. Called people who couldn't buy them broke boys and shamed them. Anyways.
Man, fuck that morally bankrupt bitch Pokimane. My Genshin Impact baddies mog her. She is dead-ass a loser. Go start a family. By the way, fun fact. I am not convicted of a crime.
Sure, buddy.
Valkyrie ends stream after 30 minutes with the worst excuse after gifted subs stopped coming in. I thought my meeting was at...
Not gonna lie, I did hear him say Valkyrie. I was like, Valkyrie? I was like, what does God do with Valkyrie? Why do they always put this random dot thing? Like, it always makes me mad confused. Are they trying to, like, watermark it or something like that?
2. It's at 1. I'm 8 minutes late.
Guys, I thought my meeting was at 2. It's at 1, which means I'm 8 minutes late. I'm so sorry. Love you guys so much. I've got to depart. Thank God I didn't get into a Valorant game. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Does he know? Like, I get it. 24K likes, but do we really know she didn't actually have a meeting? You really are a piece of to keep pushing fake this. I mean, using Pokimane's own words.
A self-centered, capitalistic society?
Oh, yeah, that is kind of... Valkyrie? What? Why'd they keep talking about Valkyrie? Did this just mute on me? Is there a reason it's muted? Chat, am I confused? Did it just mute on me? Or like y'all can hear this? Like what the turd?
Age.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, and love it or hate Mizkiv, he was cooking here. She's literally regurgitating political science slop you'd hear a first year say at university. Yeah, I'm never searching Pokimane up on TikTok again. What are we talking about?
Turd?
Hey, at least Reddit was cooking. Huh, I wonder who that's for. We live in a... Why not buy myself an engagement ring? Self-centered. If you're a broke boy, just say so. Capitalist society. No, not me. The ultra-rich. As an extremely overpriced toy hangs off her microphone. I don't necessarily disagree with some of the message, but damn. Could have been someone else saying it.
In order to have a village, you need to be a villager.
It's not really shocking that a woman is cooking, but yeah, no, she's right here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the West in...
Okay. Okay. Yo, why is it so normal, bro? That's so crazy. Meanwhile, when a girl says it, y'all get so mad if a girl's like, oh, he's all shrimp or something like that, and then y'all be like, cooking, a girl cooking in the kitchen and stuff like that. And then if we're to say something, oh my, that's crazy. Now that's diabolical. It's crazy. It's just like, bruh, the amount of times I be hearing that, wild work.
General, people are scared to talk to each other, but that's a whole different topic.
Let's unbox my birthday present to myself together.
I hope it's a microphone. This really comes off as someone who really hates capitalism.
What the
This is
turd?
the first thing I bought. It is a ring.
Relax, Lord of the Rings. This is like the third time she bought a ring for herself.
How many
Take
rings
notes
do you
from
need?
PewDiePie at this point. Oh wait, she did. Unstoppable force versus a movable object. She's literally the female Hassan, LARPing as a socialist when her whole brand is just capitalism. Designer clothing and jewelry is the most capitalistic thing of all, actually, because in reality, you're not even paying for quality. You're paying for the brand name.
Found something hilarious on her most recent stream. So she's on stream.
You know what's crazy though? I was thinking about that the other day. I was just like, what if I made chocolates? Not even $28. Let's say $56 plus shipping, plus handling, plus let's say $80, right? Right. And then I have it in France. It's le bit. Right. And then you have some people be like, oh, it's fancy. I'll only put like 9 stinking pieces of chocolates in there, right? Make them variety assorted, right? You know, like Godiva or something. But like, Godiva. Anywho. But I said le bit. You know, I put it like, and then have it like in fancy lettering. Le parfum. Or something like that, right? And then you'd be like, oh, look at those fancy, you know, like the Erewhon, Erewhon, like how you pay $20 for a smoothie, knowing darn well it is not worth a $20 smoothie, but people really want, I want that Erewhon smoothie. I don't want no stinking $20 smoothie, by the way. I think $5 for a smoothie is already too much. Thinking $20, you want spin a crack. Anywho, but like, I want to put like little bits, or something like that, little bits. I don't know, something, and then have it in fancy lettering, right? And then, you know what? Just for that, for extra lettering, fancy lettering, I'm gonna make an additional $20. So that, you know, just for that, I might as well just make it 100 even, and then be like, use code JJ for 5% off. Yep, 5% off. Be like, this is for a limited time only. For the first 5 people. Yep. That's what I'm doing. Yep. That's how you do it.
She says something about it being too cold, turns off the AC from her phone. A viewer says like, oh, that's so bougie. And her first instinct is to say thank you. In what world would an anti-capitalist thank someone for calling them bougie? It goes to show that she doesn't even know her own rhetoric. Like, this is such a complete LARP.
Let's go.
We could have built this little.
Whoa, I don't remember being in her lobby.
What?
La 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 la. From your phone, what the fuck, bougie? It's actually, I mean, thank you, but
What?
it's that bougie.
If you gave me $1 every time Pokimane was being hypocritical, I'd give you back the $1 because I'd be a billionaire right now and I'd give away all my money. Streamers are also basically intranet homeless people. They beg for money. At least YouTubers do it indirectly. They don't hate capitalism, they just hate the name. They want to call it socialism and still play the game. The only time you even hear from Pokimane nowadays is if she's like rage baiting somebody or saying something real stupid and it goes viral. I feel like streaming stunted her development as a human and I just think she needs to grow up. And I'm not trying to morally grandstand or lecture her in any way. I'm a retard, so God isn't giving you his toughest battles. You just have to stop LARPing. Subscribe if you're depressed or your parents are divorced.
Okay, I will say this. Someone said this. I forgot what they said, but they said this, right? My VTuber froze this whole time. That's not what they said. But they said something along the lines like Pokimane is good at rage baiting or something like that. That she's good at something. I don't remember what she's good at, but she's good at getting her name spoken about, which is kind of needed. Because even if it's bad publicity, it's still publicity. And so, like, that's why her names always keep circulating, whether or not people hate her or love her. So, like, people are like, yo, like, for example, the VTuber, because the VTuber community apparently hates her. I really don't care. But they be like, oh my goodness, Pokimane, blah, 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 blah. I'll be like, I mean, it's whatever. I don't hate her. I just think that, it's crazy, some of the things she be saying. But so do I think with some other streamers, I just be like, all right, cool, I guess. I just really don't care too much, low-key. Anywho. So, She's I think she just be doing her own thing, and then she be taken so many times out of context because she be saying so many things, and it just kind of be like, since she doesn't really since she doesn't really use a filter, and because people will be so ready to clip her, that it just be going into circulation motion so quickly. So I mean, that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think on it? And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is JJ signing out. Bye bye.